my channel. Thanks for tuning in. I really appreciate those that subscribe and those that will subscribe to my channel. Thank you. And today I have a lot of things for you. Aww, you can't wait to meet my guest today. Alright, today we are talking about business. As you all know, my channel is all about business tips, spiritual growth, and today we are all into business. You can see how my dressing is, of course. So we are into business today. So just stay tuned. I'll be right back. Welcome back to my channel. As I've said earlier, my guest is here. You can't wait to meet him. Oh, I'm so happy having him around here. Meet Patrick. Patrick, welcome.
Thank you so much, Ife. I'm
Oh,
grateful.
I'm so happy having you here. Can you greet my fans, my family, my G? Help me to greet them.
Hello, how are you? Hello, good evening, or good afternoon, or good morning. Anytime you're watching this video at all, thank you. It's nice having me on this channel. I'm grateful, I'm honored.
Yes, okay. This is Patrick. Patrick is a very humble person, and as we go now, you see that he's a very humble person. He's someone that, let me say it. All right, Patrick, can you introduce yourself to my fans?
Oh, where should I start from? Okay. Anyways, I'll start from somewhere. All right, thank you very much for inviting
You're
me.
welcome.
Okay, my name is Patrick, and I'm a public speaker. I'm a teens coach. Also the creative director of Pat Media, a brand agency. I'm into printing, website development, and several other things.
Can you see we are having a legend? Yeah.
So let me not blow too much of the trumpet.
Wow, that's really good. Patrick, what do you do for a living? Presently, you know, you have mentioned I'm into this, I'm into that. So let my fans know what exactly you based on. What do you do for a living?
Well, I've actually tried so many things, but I will not want to talk about it except if I'm being asked. But currently, what I'm actually focused on, what I am doing right now is actually, I'm a brand designer. I design for brands, I design for startup businesses, and I'm also into printing and also website development. That's basically what I'm doing right now. And I also breed dogs and also sell. Yeah, but for now, just sell alone. I'm also into.
Okay, so Patrick, don't worry, my fans will patronize you.
No
All right,
problem, you're welcome.
Patrick, talking about business, what is your experience about business? Like, you have been printing for a lot of people here, and so what is your experience? You know, here on my channel, we deal with people with experience. Experience is a proof of testimony, is a proof of something that, oh, wow, you have gone through it. So what is your experience about business?
Well, business teaches you a lot about life, being patient with people, about several things. And for someone like me that actually deal with brand design, I do brand design for people, and maybe you design for someone and they tell you that I don't like what you are doing, I don't like the design you did.
Yes.
So you have to know how to manage people, how to interact with people. So business has literally taught me about my relationship with people. You get, and then I think one of the things I've also learned is about taking risks, but then calculated risks. Not that I just take any risk I just see. You get, so but taking risks and doing whatever thing I want to do. When I started out in business, it was just all about taking risks, trying out new things, knowing what to do. You do this so many times, you fail at it, you stand again. And sometimes there are some businesses I did that I know is not for a long time. I just did for a short time for me to be able to gather finances for the major dream that I was going into, for what exactly I'm going into.
So now, if I can just summarize your experience tell us that there are some things you do that brings result, and there are some things you do that does not bring result. So, and with all this, you are still standing. Well, that's great. Can you clap for me? I really love that. Okay, let's go to today's business, Patrick. So, what are the 5 ways to be self-independent, you know, as a youth, most especially youth? I'm so much concerned about it because nowadays we have a lot of people just here and there, they are jobless, finish school, nothing, you understand? So what are the 5 ways that we can use to develop ourselves, to be self-independent, to be self-employed? I know I am the CEO, effectively. So let me hear you, Patrick.
All right. When we are actually discussing about business, the reason why you are in business is actually to meet the need of some other people.
Yes.
People are not patronizing you because they feel like wasting money.
Yes.
Nobody has money to waste. They are patronizing you because you are solving a problem, and I feel this is actually the main point behind every other thing. Because it's not about just um, giving people a particular procedures in order to start up something. The question most of the time is, if you are solving, are you solving a particular problem?
Okay.
You get. If you are solving a particular problem, then people are actually going to pay you for solving that problem.
Yes.
You get. The reason why most of the time people end up closing their businesses to start something else is because their business is not solving problem. You get. You might get to an environment where you are solving a particular, you are planning to solve a particular problem so that people can pay you for that problem.
Yeah.
But then you are in the wrong location. You get. Just as like selling maybe a Lamborghini in Songwater.
Wow.
You get. You're actually selling or doing the right thing.
Yeah.
You get. But the customers or the target audience, people around you,
Yeah.
they are the wrong target audience for your business.
Yeah.
You get. So you cannot sell a Lamborghini in Songwater except you want to maximize your online presence and several other things. You get. So if you're going to sell a Lamborghini, you might want to look at maybe Banana Island or some luxurious area.
Yes.
Because at that particular area, you're going to be solving the needs of those people. Nobody is going to consider buying a Lamborghini around some, because considering the road and several other things that people are going to put in place before and everything. So getting into business is not something that you just say, okay, I think I like this thing, let me just do it. There's something that even have passion for something and they end up doing it and still it doesn't bring money or it doesn't return gain.
Exactly.
So the question is, what problem have you seen? Solve that problem. When you realize that there is a problem in this particular environment, maybe people are dying of thirst, and then you find out that you can be able to provide or negotiate or find a way to provide water for people, solve that problem, and people will pay you. Nobody is actually poor. Even the beggar on the road is not poor. He's buying something from somebody else. You get? So nobody is actually poor.
Yes.
So your definition of somebody that there is no money in this place, there is no money in that place, it does not exist. You get. When people actually see a problem, they want to solve it. Now, I've met people that and they've been able to solve problems for me that I have, and then you can see me giving them 5,000 or my money like 10,000 because the person is trying to solve problem. You're not solving problem, and then you're asking me for money. The money I have, I also solve the problem of somebody. I also solve the problem of somebody else.
You're not solving problem, you're asking for money.
You get.
Hey, wait.
But if you are solving problem, if you are solving a problem for me,
Yeah.
I will be willing to bring out my money and pay you for solving that problem for me.
So the first step to do in order to be self-independent or self-employed is to solve
A problem.
So after solving problem, what next?